Most people are taught to believe that loving time alone means something is wrong, that if you enjoy being by yourself, you must be lonely, antisocial, or disconnected. But psychology tells a very different story. In reality, people who genuinely love being alone often carry rare inner strengths that the world doesn't always recognize. This video isn't about isolation or avoidance. It's about intentional solitude and the powerful traits that often come with it. If you love being alone, here are 5 rare traits you probably have, even if you've never named them before. You have a highly developed inner world. Psychology shows that people who enjoy solitude tend to have richer inner lives. When you're comfortable being alone, your mind doesn't immediately reach for distraction. Instead, it reflects imagined processes and creates. Research on introversion and creativity suggests that solitude allows deeper cognitive processing and original thinking. You might replay conversations, think deeply about ideas, or lose yourself in thoughts that feel almost like conversations with yourself. This isn't overthinking. It's inner awareness. Many writers, philosophers, and innovators share this trait. While others need constant external input, you already have a world within you that feels full. That ability to sit with your thoughts is a rare form of mental independence. You are emotionally self-sufficient. Research indicates that people who enjoy being alone rely less on external validation for emotional stability. You don't need constant reassurance, attention, or social energy to feel okay. You've learned how to regulate your emotions internally. When something hurts, you don't always rush to explain it to someone else. You process it quietly. When something goes well, you don't need applause to feel proud. This doesn't mean you don't value relationships. It means you're not emotionally dependent on them. That kind of self-sufficiency often comes from maturity and self-trust, not distance or coldness. You form deeper, more selective connections. Psychology suggests that people who enjoy solitude are often highly selective about who they let into their lives. You're not interested in surface-level bonding or forced socializing. You'd rather have one meaningful conversation than 10 shallow ones. This is why you may have fewer friends, but stronger bonds. When you connect deeply. You listen fully. You notice subtleties. You value authenticity over popularity. This trait is often misunderstood as being distant, but in reality, it's about emotional discernment. You don't give your energy to just anyone, and that makes your connections more meaningful when they do happen. You are highly observant and self-aware. Research in personality psychology shows that people comfortable with solitude tend to score higher in self-awareness. When you're alone, there's nothing to distract you from yourself. Over time, you become familiar with your patterns, your triggers, your values, and your limits. You notice small shifts in your mood. You sense when something feels off. You reflect on your actions and learn from them. This awareness often makes you emotionally intelligent, not because you've read about it, but because you've lived inside your own mind long enough to understand it. That self-knowledge becomes a quiet strength in relationships, decisions, and personal growth. You value freedom and authenticity over approval. Psychology shows that people who enjoy being alone are often less driven by social comparison. You're not constantly measuring your life against others. You don't feel the same pressure to perform, impress, or fit in. This gives you a rare kind of freedom. You make choices based on what feels right, not what looks right. You're more willing to walk your own path, even if it's quieter or misunderstood. That independence is a rebellion. It's alignment. You know who you are when no one is watching, and that gives you a grounded sense of self that many people spend their lives searching for. If you love being alone, it doesn't mean you're broken or disconnected. It often means you're introspective, emotionally grounded, and deeply aware. In a world that constantly pushes noise and connection, choosing solitude can be a sign of strength, not weakness. You're not missing out. You're tuned in. If this resonated with you, know that there's nothing wrong with the way you're wired. Your quiet nature holds power, clarity, and depth. And if you want more insights into personality, psychology, and the hidden strengths behind misunderstood traits, subscribe to the channel. You're not alone in this, even when you love being alone.